Hello everyone, welcome to Bulamatari's Paint Club. My name is Bulamatari. I am joined as ever by the wonderful Mr. Badger. Welcome. Welcome to, I think, is it safe to say that this is going to be pretty much fortnightly going forwards for a bit?
Probably.
Alright, so yeah, our new fortnightly format begins today. What will you be painting today, Mr. Badger?
Today I have a massive variety of models from the Zombicide prison outbreak stuff, so I will be giving myself a go at trying to paint as many of these boys and zombie girls as possible.
I have the torso of an Atlas that I started painting last week. Not last week, a couple of weeks ago.
Last episode.
There's last time. I've got the back to do, and then I've got to liquid talent it and put the highlights on. So let's do this. Let's do this fang. Yes, switch the cameras down. Ignore the dog fluff down there. Right.
Or the dog fluff.
So how has the Badger been the last week or so?
I am rather tired.
Yes.
But I have had a lot of good things.
Nice.
A lot of progress. Because I've eventually gotten rid of my knackered car.
Oh, good. You've got a new car.
So, in a way, yes.
New wheels.
It's like the next stage is me. I've been using my mum's car for
All right.
the best part of a month.
Yeah.
Because the power steering gave out on the other one.
Yeah.
And now I've just actually got rid of the old one, and soon I'll be getting my mum's car.
Ooh.
Once MOTs and insurance is all sorted out.
Nice. That sounds exciting for you. That's good news.
Keeps me earning those pennies.
It does. It does. Yeah. My week has been a mixed bag, I think you'd say. But work's been alright. I actually really enjoyed going to the office today because air conditioning is glorious. It's a glorious thing. And it's the future, and I need it in my house. I need it in my house.
I just need it.
Yes. So yeah, I've just been enjoying being at a steady sort of 21 degrees Celsius, whilst everyone is outside in 32 degrees, melting.
Yeah, it's been unnaturally molten today.
Yeah. Well, this will be the new norm, won't it, going forwards? With the old warming going on.
Warming of the globe.
Mm-hmm. I think that brushes at it.
Knowing our luck, what'll happen is we'll have 1 or 2 years of really, really nice summers, and then it'll just turn into Siberia.
I mean, we are going to turn into Siberia. I mean, just geographically, this is going to happen. The North Atlantic Drift will cut itself off after enough of the ice caps melt, and will be cut off from the tropical waters, and it'll get real fucking cold here.
Get real cold real fast.
Yeah, that'll be nice for us, I'm sure. So yeah. How's Fern getting on? I know she had das COVID.
She's just tired at the moment. Just recovering.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear that she is recovering. That's good. Yeah, we've actually been all right for COVID cases around in this area, I believe. I've not heard anyone really who's had it recently.
Just listen out. Just open your windows and listen for the. There's one, lads.
Yeah.
Unclean.
Aye. So, I had a bit of piss poor news today. It turns out, okay, so my granddad's funeral wasn't long ago, was it?
No,
It's
it wasn't.
a couple of months, if that. And me nan was doing really well. Like, you know, she was in high spirits and all that. Apparently, it just got all too much for her, and she had a bit of a nervous breakdown, unfortunately. So yeah, she's not in a good way at the moment. She's getting better now, but like apparently at one point she was like, she thought she was 7 years old, and it was still the war was still on. So yeah, worrying times. I'm gonna have to pop up and see her at some point, see how she's getting on. But yeah, apparently she's improving now, so that's good.
Very good.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a couple of weeks there where it's like everyone was like really desperately worried for her. Oh man, but yeah, so that's why I'm in maybe potentially a slightly glummer mood than usual, ladies and gentlemen. But we are painting. We are zen. We like painting. It's good.
This is what we do to relax.
Yeah, to relieve tensions.
Take our minds off the interesting parts of the week.
Yes. Take our minds off the shit that befalls us.
Very true.
Yes. So yeah. Speaking of shit befalling everyone, what's happened in the fucking news? Are you aware of anything, or should I just dive right into what I've seen?
I was going to say the only thing that I'm really aware of is a certain individual has resigned.
You say resigned. You say resigned. He's resigned as the Tory party leader, but yes. He has not resigned as the Prime Minister. So basically he's clinging on until like a new Tory party leader comes on, which could take 3 months, in which time he could do a lot of damage.
He's already done a lot of damage.
Exactly. He could do more. We need him out. We need him out of that house and into a guillotine, ideally.
I wouldn't go that far, but
I would.
I'd just stick him in a council house with the same,
see how he
same
feels.
income.
Yeah.
As everybody else, and get him to pay, what was it, 450 quid a month energy bills?
I think that anyone who's been a Tory frontbencher needs to pay all of the tax that they have dodged in the last, 10 years in one lump sum. See how they like it. And I suspect a lot of them would be bankrupt by that. Maybe Sunak would be alright because he's got fucking billions, but I think all of them should have to pay that tax overnight.
To be honest, that actually reminds me about something that I did hear on the radio when it was originally talking about this and how he's, eventually out and that.
Yeah.
And it was like, who's gonna take his place? And there was discussions, and of course on the radio you get the call-ins.
Yeah.
And one of them was like, I've been a lifelong follower of the Conservative Party, and I think Rishi Sunak's going to be a really good option because he's done no wrong. And I instantly looked up from my work, turned to the dude I was working next to me, and went, "Hang on! Didn't he cover up his wife's tax dodgery for years, and she's only paying it back because she got caught? Isn't he just like a yes man?"
He is a tax dodger himself. He's a multi-billionaire who refused to help out the working class during a time of, crisis.
Well,
there's no other word for it.
Right, the thing is, recently people have been calculating costs and that, and the 400 quid that everybody's supposed to be getting to help them with certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually like 50 quid less than the average increase.
Yeah.
Of anything, so it's worth spit.
It's a drop in the water, and what needs to happen is a fucking price cap needs to be put back on the energy market, lower than what it's at right now, because the energy companies are making bumper profits. They're making more profit than they made last year.
When
And
everybody was actually able to pay.
yeah. And all of a sudden, they can charge basically whatever they like. And it's an essential service, you know what I mean? It's not something you can exactly just go without. So, yeah.
And unless you're like, Ray Mears.
Got any Megadeth? You're right, Beardbow. How's it going, dude? I have plenty of Megadeth, but I cannot stream it. You know this. I hope you are having a fantastic day, Beardbow.
Dude, good day, good sir.
Indeed. We's painting not Warhammer today. Both of us are painting not Warhammer. Just miniatures.
Soon I may end up having to paint more Spaceballs.
Oh no.
Because it was the eldest's birthday recently.
Oh yeah.
And she got Spaceballs.
That is awesome. It's a really nice army to start on.
It is actually quite simple.
Yeah, nice Metallica shirt. Yeah, sure. I hope you're having an awesome evening. Having some chill time. This is how we chill. We just paint some models and chat away. We're just discussing the absolute list of cunts that is the current Tory leadership race. Do you know what they asked Tory party members and the general public who would be the best candidate out of the list? Rishi Sunak came third. Do you want to know who came in front of him by a large margin?
Mr. Blobby.
Nope. In first, with I think it was 30% of the vote. None of the above.
Nice.
Yeah. And in second, with 28% of the vote, was I don't know.
Not Rishi Sunak.
Yeah. So basically, 59% of the people asked from the general public either don't want any of the people who are currently nominated or just haven't got a fucking clue because they're all just shite. So it's just an absolute list of cunts, and 59% of the people know it. Oh, Beardbow has contributed 2,000 to the Booze Control Challenge.
Da, da, da.
Excellent stuff. And yes, Ride the Lightning is a great song. Oh, fuck!
Did you just drop something?
No. One of the antennas just came off the top.
No.
Oh, I'm never getting that back. I don't know where that's gone. I'm just gonna have to try and clip it smooth, and hope no one notices. That's sad. I was holding it by its head. I shouldn't have done that.
In fact, I remember last time that we were doing this, and you were like, I need to make sure I don't snap this off.
Yeah. And that's exactly what happened. Oh man. I hope you and Badger are good. I'm just going to be lurking and working night shift. Oh, no worries, thank you for the lurk. I think we're good, aren't we?
We are good.
I mean, I'm as good as I can be at the moment. Yeah. Both me nans aren't doing too well, so bit of a glum mood, unfortunately. Apologies, I'm not my usual chipper self. On the plus side, I've been streaming a lot of Dark Souls this week, and it's been really good actually. I'm kind of finally fully understanding the goodness of Dark Souls.
Are you getting into the groove?
I am. I am getting good, I think. Like literally, I had a comment on YouTube, on one of the earlier episodes, saying awesome gameplay, and like at first I was like, that's gotta be sarcastic, and then like and I'm reading it again, I was like, I don't know if that's sarcastic. It might actually be genuine. So I'm hoping it was genuine. And people
which
have been
bit was awesome gameplay?
Me killing Quaylag, the spider bint.
It's a pretty tough boss, that is, to be honest.
Yeah, I initially just bumped my head against it for a few times, and then sort of abandoned and went up and explored a bit more, found some more stuff, upgraded my weapons, leveled up, and then came down and shat on her. It was great.
I think that's actually one of the bonuses of like the Dark Souls thing together, is that you don't just, like a lot of RPGs, you don't just get stuck on a boss with like no escape. You can like back off.
Yeah, you can go wherever you want, really,
and do something else until you actually feel like you're capable of dealing with the boss.
Yeah.
Whereas there's a lot of the the action RPGs out there where it's relatively linear.
Yeah.
Therefore, you get stuck in the boss as a, like, you must do this part of the mission, essentially. Now,
and that's why most RPGs you need like 2 saves, don't you?
One before a boss, and then
Yeah, constant 2 save system so that you don't get stuck somewhere. And Dark Souls is very well designed in that regard.
I mean, I had that on a game called White Knight Chronicles.
Oh yeah.
It's a JRPG. So,
yeah. JRPGs are fun.
Gloriously, but it's also got like big mech, sort of like fantasy mechs in it as well. And there's an area that I got stuck in where you can't summon it.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, because you're in a mine shaft.
Yeah.
So it's too big to summon to fight the bosses that you've got to fight.
Yeah.
And obviously I can't not fight them because it's part of the story that I've reached, and I can't go back. It's like just absolutely battering me head against it, trying all the different tactics I know, trying to keep people out of the way, or hold back my healing so that I'm not just splurging it all on the first. Because it's the area that I've got to has 2 large enemies as the boss.
Okay.
There's like a huge beetle, which deals in a lot of defensive magics and lots of HP, lots of soak.
Yeah.
And then there's another bug, or a dragony kind of thing, which is all that DPS. But
so it's kind of like a second form situation.
Well, almost, but they're attacking you at the same time.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. So it's a double team. So you've got to be very, very careful with what you're doing and what you're resource managing. But you only have 3 dudes to play with in your party.
Yeah.
So it's. I got stuck because I had like completely the wrong setup for it, and I couldn't come back out to change the setup in order to fight them, because it basically saved me at the entrance of the boss room.
Saves.
Essentially, on Dark Souls, it would be the equivalent of you walking through the mist, and then it saves. So you can't get back out of the mist.
Oh.
And you're sort of like stuck in the fight until you either luck it out, or you just start again.
Yeah, that sucks.
Good couple of hours into the game, so starting again was not the option.
Yeah, I was on the double team boss yesterday. The big fat boy with the hammer and the spear bitch, and
Ornstein and Smo.
Yeah, I was against those 2, and I had a good few goes against them, and I got absolutely. I came so close to beating them. Like, I needed one more hit on the fat boy, and I would have beaten them. and that was without summoning anything. And then I got beat, and then I had 2 more goes after that, and I just got absolutely rinsed, and I lost my shit. Like you can see the salt mist descend. But the good thing is, I just went, right, you know what, fuck it. There's some areas I've not visited, I've not been to, you know.
Let's go here instead.
Yeah.
Maybe build up a bit of oomph.
I actually went to the garden area, which apparently is supposed to visit a lot earlier on. Yeah, I absolutely rinsed everything in there. That was great. Until I found the doggo with the sword.
Yes.
Yeah, I got to that with like I think it was like 3 Estus left.
Artorias Wolf.
Yeah, yes, and I got to there with like 3 Estus left, and I took its health down to about half before we ended. And then and it basically killed me. I was just like, well, I could spend another half hour to an hour getting back to it. Well, half hour. I could spend another half hour getting back to it, or I could leave that for next time. So I decided to leave it for next time. So I think, depending on what I'm doing this week, there will be a weekday stream of Dark Souls for sure, and I'm going to be doing that. And there's going to be a weekday stream of Rogue Tech as well. But yeah, I've got plenty of stuff to be playing. Yes, life. Alright then, so that is what the people say. I can't wait to be playing Bloodborne, to be honest. That's the one I really want to play. Now that I'm like into it.
A very, very different style of play to Dark Souls.
I have heard that. And I'm looking forward to it.
It's also got a really, really nice yet creepy story.
But
everybody loves Alcatraz.
Of course, yeah. Everyone loves Zahara. Yeah, I'm pleased that I've finally gotten myself into it. It was always something that I thought I might enjoy, but like I've always stayed away from it because everyone keeps saying, "Oh, it's the hardest game ever made." Oh.
It is a very difficult game.
You know what? It's not even. There are bits that are tricky, and some of the enemies are very tricky to fight. But once you understand what they're doing, they're actually not too bad.
When you know how to rock around,
Yeah, and you can just brute force it. You can just level. You can just level up to win. If that's what you want to do, you can just do that.
It is rather helpful having that particular option available to you.
Yeah. So basically, if I get to an area that's like a bit rough, I'll grind some souls for a bit, have a level up, see how I feel then. Rinse, repeat.
With Dark Souls, I got the K-lag as well.
Oh yeah.
But I'm sure I've mentioned I got cursed.
Oh man, I don't know how you even get cursed.
The basilisks. The basilisks have the little lizards with the big eyeballs.
Oh right.
Their breath is it not only does it petrify you when you resurrect, you're cursed.
I never let one of them kill me.
I know. I got caught by it because I dropped down into an area and it just went, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I fell down into the area, but I don't know what, but I must have just been like, rage mode in it. I don't think I had any Estus left for like almost all of that, almost all of the sewers. but I
The
managed.
blind
I managed to do the entire sewers without dying because I didn't find the
fire pit.
bonfire as I was on my way into the sewers, so I was like super fucking cautious. So I think I was like on it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like my
I believe the kids would say on point.
yeah. I was just like super wired and ready. I was just I was really fucking doing it. I even killed the 2 feet dragon in the first time I fought it.
Yeah, the gaping dragon.
Yeah. Gape.
Yep.
But yeah, other than that, I think the gargoyles and the gargoyles Quailag and the two bitches, which I can never remember, Ornstein and whatever the name is.
Oh,
Yeah, Ornstein and Smoke. Yeah, those are definitely the bosses that have given me the most grief.
I'll just call them fat and small from now on.
Yeah, Fats and Small, Spider Bint, and the gargoyles. Yeah, they gave me the most grief. I mean, the gargoyles did just because I was still kind of learning how to play the game.
And they were just flying around like psychopaths.
Yeah, I just couldn't keep up with them.
I think the boss that I had the most trouble with. I killed the gargoyles. I didn't get to kill Kalag. The Taurus demon was so much of a pain in the butt. But that's only because
was that the one in the alleyway?
It's the one right now. It's the one on top of the walls, right near the beginning, where you've got the archers on one tower, and some sword dudes on the other.
Right at the beginning.
Right near the beginning.
Oh, do you mean the Iggle Piggle?
No, not the asylum demon.
I'm struggling to figure out what you mean.
One of the ways up here is you've got to go up to the outer walls to get to a different location.
No, I do know what you mean. Yeah, yes. And
the Taurus demon is the one who charges back and forth on that upper wall section.
Yes, the trick to that is to climb up with the archers and then do falling attacks on him.
Well, that was the thing. I wasn't quick enough to start off with. It took me so long to get him because I was just like, and he's charged, and I run down the opposite end and I climb up the thing, and he's already charged into my asshole.
Yeah. I mean, he hit me a couple of times whilst I was climbing the ladder, but it wasn't enough to take me down.
He would always knock me off, and I just get whopped with a mallet.
Did you not have an endurance build then?
No, I did not have an endurance build.
See, I've gone strength endurance. I'm like full tanking it, sort of thing.
So yeah, I didn't full tank mine. I was like, oh, okay. Let's begin. Let's just go with a nice balanced build, shall we? And they was like, oh, this is probably a bad idea.
Yeah, no, you have to have at least a concept. And there is apparently a stat that that I initially thought was good, but apparently you need to drop. It's the shittest stat in the game, apparently. I think it's resistance. So if you took resistance, it apparently is the worst stat in the game, and everyone should dump it if they have the chance. Well, no, they just should dump it. But yeah, that's me Dark Souls anyway. I'm having a good time with it now. Now that I'm properly into it, and I understand that it's not there to make me sad. It's not a game for sad times. It's a...
What it does is it slaps you in the face and goes, come on boy, I know you're better.
Yeah, sometimes it does that.
Most of the time it just slaps you and be like,
yeah, the fucking archers on the way into Orlando are fucking annoying.
Are you
Oh
talking
my
about
God.
the big dragon bow?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they got me a few times. So I've basically I've beaten the fats and smalls. I've killed the Hydra. I did a few other bits and pieces yesterday. I'm up to like 84, 85 deaths. Apparently that's good. I'm just like, is it? I've died a lot.
to, to be honest, with the way that is, 85 deaths is a good run.
Yeah, I hope it's respectable enough. But yeah. So at the moment, kind of everything else is taking a back burner because I've got that I really want to play through, and Road Tech is obviously still consuming my life a bit. Although I have got a couple of games that I really want to get on with. I really want to play Sniper Elite 5. So I think after I've done Dark Souls, or if I get annoyed at Dark Souls and need a break, I will probably go on Sniper Elite 5 for a bit. And I really want to play Ace Combat 2 now that I've done Ace Combat 1. So I think that's what's coming up, basically. I'm going to need a smaller brush than this at the moment. I'm starting to get into the detail work now. Where is me small brush? There it is. I see you. It's a little tiny bit smaller. Oh, dear me. Yes, how is everyone today anyway? Hi, we've just been talking about Dark Souls and shit. Yeah, the fucking news. I will go into what I know or what I've seen today in the fucking news. Did you know that Ubisoft is basically they've decided they don't want to pay for a DRM server? So they're basically just saying these are all old games, and so we don't need to pay for the DRM for it anymore. And they're not patching the DRM out, which means if you own,
it's killing the games.
yeah, if you own that game, you will lose all access to it, and it includes games as late as Assassin's Creed. Let me see. What's it called?
Valhalla?
It's not Valhalla, no. But it's Assassin's Creed Liberation. So it has it's going to affect some fairly recent games, honestly. And yeah, essentially it's just going to stop users having access to the game. And according to Steam's refund policy, users might be entitled to refunds.
Nice.
But Ubisoft are going to straight up refused to pay them in advance. So it's like
they know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's just like just patch your fucking game.
Take it out.
Yeah, take the DRM out. You've made your money on it. Take it out, and let people play the fucking games. But they don't want to put the man hours into it, obviously, you know. So yeah, that's what's happening. In positive news, one of my favourite games of the year, a tiny little game that I got for £3, Vampire Survivors, is finally getting a final boss. It's getting an ending now that it's become popular. It's sold lots. The devs are finally putting an actual last boss in, rather than it just being like waves of death until it just says no, you've had enough now, bye. And death comes along and fucks you. So yeah.
But now you get to turn around and go, no, Death, not today.
I don't think you get to do that on the earlier levels, but I reckon it will be death. as the final boss on the last level. And you get to the end, and he'll pop up and go, "Hello again, time to die." And you're like, "How about no? You shall die now." That would be actually pretty sweet. I would enjoy that.
Vengeance after so many years.
Yep. So I still enjoy that game, and I whack it on sometimes when I'm just chilling. I don't think I can stream it because apparently the bitrate required to stream that game means anyone who's not a partner basically can't stream it. It just becomes a blocky mess because of the bitrate limit that affiliates have. So yeah.
Too much stuff on screen.
Yeah, pretty much. Too much movement, too much sound, too much jingle jangle of the keys. Bloody hell.
Sorry, it's a bag full of stuff.
It's alright. Okay. This is coming along quite nicely actually. Just trying to put some different bits and pieces on here just to break up the colours. I might need to, I might try and put like different coloured highlights in at some point, just to really make it look interesting to look at. But again, I am just doing the torso at the moment, and there's a lot more model left to do.
Oh yes, you've still got the hips.
Yep.
And the legs.
Yeah.
And both of the arms.
And the feet. The legs have got separate feet. Though they're only tiny. They won't take long.
You say this.
Yeah, I'm a fucking perfectionist. I will take forever on them just to make them look right.
One episode, Dave completes a foot.
You think I'm going to get a whole foot done in an episode? Ooh.
Big toe.
Ambitious.
Hey, I gotta look on the bright side.
True that. So yeah, I'm very happy for Vampire Survivors. I'm also very, very, very happy that Stray's out soon, and it's getting a PC release for sure. I don't know if it's a day one PC release or if it's getting a release on a bit later on. Hey Kenneth, how's it going? And he completed a foot, and there was much rejoicing. Yay!
Indeed.
How's it going, Kenneth? I am painting an atlas. Currently painting it in. You have to do Steiner colours, don't you? You gotta do Steiner colours. There is too much light for this, I think. All things are copacetic. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Oh, fuck. Oh, I just painted on myself. A bit. I had to put Lead Belcher on my Megadeth t-shirt.
So it's no longer Black Friday.
It's Silver Friday.
Ah, yes. Speaking of days. I've been working with the people at work to sort out some new shifts.
Oh yeah.
And I actually have some further information on that.
Oh, nice. Okay.
When it starts up around about the 1st of August, the Badger shall be working on Wednesdays to Saturdays.
Okay.
So a 4-day week.
Nice.
From 2 o'clock till 12. So basically working.
I am heavily jelly, man.
10-hour days.
Yeah. To be fair, I would much rather do 4 10-hour days than like 5 8-hour days for sure.
Thing is, part of what's driving me to change things is petrol. Really?
Yeah, the cost of petrol, it's insane. I mean, the cost of getting to work for me is fairly somewhat limited just because I use the bus. But that will eventually creep up because bus companies have got to pay the fuel bills, haven't they?
Yep.
So yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's troubling times for commuters for sure. And it's just another reason work from home is the way forwards. And this big push back into offices to unfortunately there will be a lot of sandwich shops that will go under, and it's sad, but people can't afford to both drive to work and buy sandwiches. Yeah. Hey Zweig, how's it going? What did you do to your Warhammer? It's now pink and purple. Well, this Atlas is going Steiner coloured. I'm sure you'll appreciate that. I'm currently painting its torso up, nice and good. Hey Wabba, how's it going, dude? Welcome in.
All the squad.
Yeah, the squad's all here. Going good, man. Oh, good to hear. Good to hear. Oh, how was your stream earlier on? I was in the office, so I couldn't watch it, unfortunately. Can't watch streams in the office. It's sad. I get to miss out on all that shit.
No, you get to miss out on only the tastiest streams.
Yeah. I miss out on Badger's Wednesday stream, so I never get to see Badger gaming. Oh, you lost your first pilot today? Ooh. Yeah, I've lost a couple of them.
Was that a high-quality headshot? Or did it just get overwhelmed and ground?
DFAs by a Highlander. Oh yeah, that's the Highlander's way, man. You go up against the Highlander, he's got to slap you into a Slim Jim.
Grab his dick and twist
Slap you
it!
into a
Twist
Slim
that dick! Twist his dick! Oh, dick twist!
Highlanders are good for that. My Highlander, I fucking loved him.
Aren't they, worked towards squishing people in the face?
Pretty much, yeah. They have specially reinforced legs, so that they don't lose any health when they DFA. Well, they lose very little health when they DFA,
Yeah.
which is nice. Crushed the entire Centurion's head. Ooh, it was a glorious head kick. I mean, it's a sad way to go, but fucking hell, you can't be mad at that shit. Oh man, when I do it to other people, I'm so fucking amused by it. It's so good. Yeah, my DFA mech was so fun. Oh man, I wish I could recreate it on Rogue Tech, but I don't think that Rogue Tech's systems work quite the same, so I don't think it would. I don't think it'd work out. Right, I'm now starting to work on the head, which is where I'm trying to put a lot of detail. So I'm trying not to fuck this up. And there's a fair amount of work just underneath the face. I'm going cross-eyed looking at this because it's semi-see-through. Make the system work for you. If you could, that would be a good option. I've snapped one of the antennas off the head of the Atlas, unfortunately. So he has only got one antenna now. Probably soon to be 0 antenna. As Clumsy Thumbs McGee over here, that's me, will probably snap it off. Probably into a Slim Jim. Research the options first, work towards what is possible in Rogue Tech. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, my Rogue Tech build is very much different to my Battletech build, my BTA build. It's mainly direct fire at the moment. I've got very little in the way of LRM, which is kind of punishing me a little bit. And It's not because I don't want it. It's just because I've not found any. I saw an archer last time we played Rogue Tech, and
It got away.
No, it didn't get away. I killed it, but I don't think I got many parts of it. I might have got one, and I'm playing on a 5
component run.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's good. Nice. I don't think I got the head on that there. Fuck. There's a bit of hair on the antenna there.
I may need to go grab a drink shortly. It's so fucking hot here.
It is, you know, it is. Very warm. Okay, that can be metal, I think. Nice.
In fact, I think I'll go do that now because I am.
Oh, in that case.
Sweating.
Alright, you do that. I'll put Volcam on. Hi all. Just you and me now. Badger is on the move. Getting himself a drink. Let's put that there. Ooh, nice. Trying to do the eyes here without like flooding them with paint. Like this 3D printed model is so fucking good, like so detailed. By the way, if you would like your own 3D printed massive Battletech model, pop onto my Discord and let me know, and I will put you in contact with the dude who did my 3D printing. He is on the server, on the Discord server, and he is a glorious individual. He can print what you want. There we go. Nearly there. For a little bit extra money, he can paint it for you. But it's not me! There are more than one glorious individual in the world. You are one of them, dude. You are one of the glorious individuals. Ah, fuck. Bit too much paint on that there. I think I got away with that. I'll have to tidy up a little bit.
I have returned.
The Badger has returned. Here's a drink, I assume?
Yes, I do.
Nice.
A pint of water because anything fizzy would be counterproductive to.
Yes. I've still got half a bottle's worth of like chilled water from work, because they've got one of them taps that does both boiling water and chilled water.
Nice.
So you know it makes making tea a lot easier. It's not like fully boiling, so it does make a weak cup of tea. You have to really work the bag.
Whoa.
You are just chopped liver, says Kenneth. I'm with Zwerg. What? You what, mate? waiting for the explanation.
Please fill me in on this situation. The context does not exist.
Error 404. Context not found. Or meat popsicle, or the other one. Okay, this is starting to go into suggestive territory. Meat lollipop is probably a different thing. I'm so immature.
You're in good
Alright.
company, at least.
This is true. This is very true. I know Badger's my target audience for that sort of thing.
Hardy har har har.
Yes. It's a quote from The Fifth Element. Oh man. Honestly, I haven't got a fucking clue. I don't think I've seen The Fifth Element since probably.
It came out.
Yeah. It's a film I've seen once and then I've probably forgotten mostly. Oh well. I do that with films a lot. Like I'll really enjoy a film and then I'll just like never see it again and I'll have forgotten it all.
Because you don't want to spoil it.
Yeah. I think The Big Lebowski's one of them. I've only seen it once, and I feel like I need to see it again because I've completely forgotten almost all of it. But like, it's one of those things where as soon as you start watching it, it'll all come back.
It's all coming back to me now.
That's just like your opinion, man. That was a fucking good film, that. Whereas, like, there's some films that I've seen millions of times and can probably, you know, read to you the script word for word. Pulp Fiction's one of them. I've seen that so many times. Have you seen Cloud Atlas with Tom Hanks and Halle Berry? I've not seen that film. I don't really get into Tom Hanks very much. Scratty the Y. Yeah, Tom Hanks is not. He's not an actor that. He's not in my top 10. I would say he's not. I know a lot of people love him, but he's fine. I don't know. I don't necessarily get on with it. I like his voice acting work more than anything else. Him as Woody was very good. Scratch Dawn. Okay, well. Stop being a twat.
It's like, but that's my favourite thing to do.
I like being twat. Right, okay. I now need to get some blue on. You don't give a fuck about Tom Hanks. It's just a bloody good film in itself. Alright, fair enough. I just don't watch enough films at all. I sort of just binge watch telly shows. I've been watching Lucifer a lot lately. That's a fucking good show. I only just got into it, so it's like, it's all new to me. And there's like 6 seasons. I love doing that. I love finding a new show when it's like 5 or 6 seasons in, and you just binge the shit out of it. I haven't seen all 6 seasons. No, I am. I think I'm on towards the middle of season 2 at the moment. Been watching it between streams and stuff. Like whilst I've been rendering videos and sipping on some cider.
Some cidre.
Cidre, yes. I love me some cider. Yeah. You liked it very much? Excellent. I mean, it's I'm not going to say it's like top 10 TV shows of all time, but it's fucking good. Definitely better than Bones, and I believe this. I think it was one of the directors also did Bones, which I watched in uni. Better do more streaming for us. I will, don't you worry. There is more streaming to come. Depending on what happens, how this week shakes out. I know on Wednesday I've definitely got a... I think I'm going to do Dark Souls on Wednesday. On Friday and Saturday, I think is the plan. Me, Stricken, and Fraggle will be getting together to play some Mech Warrior 5. Like I've been kind of it's been a bit of a mess trying to get all of our diaries together, because we're all three of us are fairly busy. Stricken's been away a lot, so now that we're all we've got a weekend together, I'm going to make the most of it and do 2 streams back to back basically off it. And we can make some proper fucking progress. You going on holiday for this week then? Well, no, there'll be some Rogue Tech as well. I think it's going to be either Tuesday or Thursday, or both, depending on how this week shakes out. Don't you worry. There'll definitely be some Rogue Tech happening. Holiday for God's sake. I got what you meant. I got what you meant. Alright, now I need to somehow paint this without painting all of the silver stuff.
A good Sir Snooglyphin has posted things.
Oh, has he? Oh yeah, we've had a few submissions this week. We had them last week, but we've got more. So we'll be showing you them. Are you saying he's just posted some this week?
Yes.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
In fact, he just posted it like 5-10 minutes ago.
Nice. Typing for Zwerg is an adventure today. I get that. There are some days when typos are more common than correct spellings. I had one of those not long ago. Slamming the keys, surprised at what's coming out. No surrender! Slam that keyboard. Slam it.
Who knows what majestic things can come out of that?
Exactly. Exactly. I think that's going to be blue rather than silver. Makes more sense to the model. Kenneth can use voice to text, but you don't read through the entire thing before sending it. That can lead to some funny things. Yes, it can.
Fades off halfway through. Or you get interrupted and you start talking about something else, and then right at the end it's like, oh fuck.
The longest message in the world. Lovely stuff. This is starting to come together real good now. How goes your Zomboid models?
They're getting there. I mean,
Nice.
I'm trying to sort of almost focus myself into doing a few small models at a time,
Mm-hmm.
rather than just trying to blast them all out. I want to see if I can get like a lot of them finished in short order,
Nice.
because
Speed painting.
Well, for these bunch of things, I would hope I'd be able to get some speed paint now. I've had the things for like 2 years.
So very not speed painting.
Speed painting at the time of painting, not so much at the time of acquiring.
Or as I'm just taking my time. Just little bit by little bit. Whatever Badger is painting there, it seems to have a proper ass.
Well, this one, by any chance, if you're talking... Actually, just a second, I need to go back into the thing so I can line it up properly. This one in particular, yes, it's got some ass. In
That
fact,
ass.
It actually has underpants on show.
Oh.
If it'll zoom in. Come on,
Dat
camera.
ass.
Come on, give me the zoom. Not that close, obviously, but... Zoom, you bastard.
It doesn't want to do it, does it?
No, it's not having it.
It really isn't,
But yeah,
today.
it's actually got, like, underpants on show.
Lovely.
And again, the zombie apocalypse cares not for dress sense.
Oh yeah, you were here, weren't you? We thought we figured out what mech this is. We think it's a boar's head.
Not a boar's head.
It's got the right hard points for it.
No. No, it doesn't. The boar's head has one shoulder rocket on the left-hand side, one AC on the right-hand side, and it's got 6 lasers on the arms.
Alright, okay.
You might be thinking of potentially the Kraken
Maybe.
variant.
I think it was one of the hero variants that had the missile pod and the AC in the right hand shoulder. Alright, this is starting to look nice. I keep saying that as if it hasn't looked nice for the last half hour. But it starts to look really nice. Okay, I think that's actually nearly all the blue done. Just need to get the headrest done.
I actually have a quick check because... where is it? Done.
Nice.
Open bookmarks. Let's see if it's actually working. No, it hasn't. Of course it's not.
You can spot some proper ass from a mile away. Both, in fact, see and spot. Wish you luck. 4.5 skill pirate battle in herbs with 3.5 skull. That's fucking hell. Yeah, good luck with that, dude. If you're on Rogue Tech, you're a brave boy.
Is that the hunter mission by any chance? Where you go into it's like one of the Flashpoint missions where you go to a pirate outpost and he puts you in an arena, but all your dudes are in herbies.
Yeah, BTA, it probably won't spawn support lancers on you. But yeah, it's going to be tough, but not quite as tough. Is there a reason you're underdropping? Do you just not have the mix for it? Yeah, it's regular battle on a Steiner planet. But it's like a full skull level above what his lance is. And 4.5 is where it starts getting real fucking spicy on BTA.
Have a look. Just checking through the builds. Like, not the builds, the variants on the Sana wiki.
Oh, yeah.
Just having a look through.
Okay, I've fucked this brush up because I've painted with it for too long without keeping it dry. Right, I'm going to have to switch to a different brush. You'll do. Tigru! 24,000 points. It is a flying Tigru. How's it going, Tigru? Also, you have officially won the challenge. No one can catch up with you now. No one. So, I think it's time to ask you, what alcohol do you want us to be drinking? We're only 72% of the way there, but what alcohol do you choose? You don't have to think about it just yet if you don't want to. You can have a think. You've definitely won. No one's taking that away from you. Everyone's here, yeah. Paint some Battletech. Look at that shit.
Holy crap.
What?
I'm just reading these things on Sana. Apparently, one of the canon variants
Yeah.
of the Atlas was a successful attempt by Defiance Industries to fit stealth armor onto an Atlas.
Oh, damn. I want that boy. That really would be a Steiner Scout Lance.
Yeah. just look at it. It's the Atlas AS7S4.
Nice. Well, the alcohol of choice is probably the best we can have. Single malt whiskey. Only the finest. Now, here's the kicker. Do I get to mix it, or do I have to drink it straight? Tigru is the ruler on this.
Your people care not where the whiskey flows, only that it does.
It's pretty much a proper challenge to not see an Atlas. Yeah, you would have to be blind as bat. Mix it? Are you a barbarian? That's what my dad says, and yes, I am. I'm a mixer of whiskey. I won a bottle of single malt in a raffle once, and my dad nearly disowned me because I immediately fucking mixed it with some Coke, and it was delicious as hell.
Gotta be very careful opening the new paint.
Oh, I mean, I'm a man of simple tastes. I like my blended whiskies. I like it with Coke. Num 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 num. Put it in my mouth. You are allowed to have a water and an ice cube in a separate glass. Oh man. Okay, there you go. It has been decided. I am not mixing. I am going to be drinking single malt. Straight. My dad'll be proud, I think, if it goes down well. So I'm going to be supping. I'm not going to be gulping it, I'll just be supping. Sup, sup, sup.
Malt whiskey.
I need to find a good one then. I'm gonna go to my dad and I'm gonna say, oi, what is the nicest single malt whiskey that doesn't cost a 50 quid?
But wonder if he said the Isle of Skye or not.
I mean, he's definitely had that because I have actually bought that for him before. He has a bottle of single malt every year for his birthday and for Christmas, and for Father's Day. So he gets he gets 6 bottles of whiskey a year because me and my sister buy them every time. Yeah.
Hey, why change a winning formula?
Yeah, exactly. He likes it, and he doesn't want anything else, so we get him it. Like a bouse. The only whiskey you mix is Fireball, and that's not whiskey. That's not whiskey.
Very whiskey to me. Oh. I appreciate that.
My favourite whiskey is Jameson's. I will mix that. I mix that so much. It is so good. Like if you don't mix blended whiskey, you're just gonna be sick very quickly. You're gonna throw up all over the floor.
And your friends.
And your friends.
And the pets.
Oh, definitely the pets.
Nothing
especially the pets.
Just go for long-haired cats.
Oh yeah, gotta go after them. Target acquired. Dang, not allowed to drink anymore, but you still have 6 bottles of Jameson's in your bar. I fucking love Jameson. Send them to me! I want them.
He'll give them a good home.
And my belly would be a good home.
Closely followed by the lavatory if you weren't paying attention.
Man, I haven't had Jameson since Christmas. It's like when I'm buying whiskey for myself, I will just go for the cheapest option. Which lately it's been actually quite a nice whiskey called White and Mackay. It's a Scotch whiskey that's got like a vanilla-y aftertaste, and it mixes with Pepsi Max really well. It's good. Oh, there we go. Open the bottle, place the bottle in the middle of the table, throw away the cap. Free for all.
See, I heard throw away the cat, not cap.
Well, that too. You're going to have to throw away the cat after you vomited on it.
True.
You're going to need a new cat. I broke the cat.
I'm going in for round 2. Yeah, kitty.
Why does my drunk voice sound Cockney?
Is it a dark secret that only alcohol brings out?
The secret Cockney.
Power only activated. Wow, shit-faced.
The thought of it is enough to make me intoxicated. Oh, hang on.
What is this, Dave is a Cockney?
Kenneth has some 200 proof White Lightning. When you say White Lightning, do you mean White Lightning, as in the stuff that Chavs, Scallies over here drink?
Plastic bottle cider.
Shite whitening. Moonshine. Right, there you go. Yeah, there is an extremely cheap and strong drink over here called White Lightning, and you get it in 2-litre bottles, and it's fucking abysmal.
2-litre plastic bottles, and it's just chemical cider. Along the lines of, surprisingly enough, there is in fact a third-party version called Blue Thunder.
Yeah.
A third-party version of a third-party cider.
Yeah. It's like ciderception, isn't it? Yeah, so that's kind of grim. As long as it doesn't blind you. Well, I'm pretty sure it does. Have you seen the wives of those chavs? They must be blind. But yeah, it's grim. And it's like literally 15-year-olds drink it exclusively because that's all they can get hold of and all they can afford.
They think they're hard drinking it.
Yeah. Like the sensible ones have Blue Wickeds. And the really posh ones have Cheeky Vimtos. Although that's a university drink, I think, more than anything else. I actually do like a good Cheeky Vimto. Blue WKD and port as a cocktail. Fucking yes. I'm into it. Welcome to Alcohol Hour. We had Dark Souls Hour before, and now we're on Alcohol Hour.
Alcohol in quotation marks.
Oh yes, you have to put them in quotation marks.
Considering what we're talking about,
yeah,
it is alcohol quotation marks.
It kind of barely qualifies. It's got a lot of alcohol in it, but it probably shouldn't be drunk by anyone with more than 2 brain cells.
It should be used to defrost your car window.
Yeah. It's probably what it was developed for.
Yeah.
A bit like Listerine. Their mouthwash that was originally developed as a cleaning product for bathrooms.
And then it turned minty, and everybody was like, "Oh, this actually tastes good."
Well, no, they were just like this. It didn't do much for cleaning like bathrooms, but it did make enamel quite white. So they found out it was non-toxic if you didn't swallow it, and they just added a mint flavour to it and was like, yeah, there you go, knock yourself out, peeps.
And some of them did.
Yeah. And there we go. First coat, I believe, of the Atlas torso is done. I've got a couple of bits to add. Hang on, did I do the eye? Yes, I did. Hell yeah. Oh, this stuff is proper down south jars. Yeah, we get a jar cider here called Scrumpy Jacks.
I thought it was Old Rosie.
Old Rosie and Scrumpy Jacks are both pretty much the same thing, just different companies do them. But yeah, it's a cloudy cider that's about 7... It's between 7 and 9%. I don't know which one's which, but it comes in the 3-litre jars.
I think Rosie is the stronger one.
Yeah, it comes in 3-litre jugs with the little handle like that.
Oh.
And I used to get it in uni because I was an alcoholic. Some might argue I still am. But there you go. Right, there we go. Brush clean. Where am I going with this? What am I doing with this? I think a spot of liquid talent at this point would do wonders. But yeah, let me bring this up to the camera so you can see it. Go bull cam full. Let's get the camera setting so I can zoom in. That'll be good for all of us. Alright, here we go. Zooming in. There is the Atlas head at the moment. It's had its first coat. It's not neat by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm about to put some liquid talent on it, so I'd like all the depressions and stuff will get
Nice
some definition, and then I can highlight over that and tidy up. I'm going to make the eyes orange, and I'm going to make the missiles on the SRMs red. So that's my plan. You discovered Bulmer's cider. It is very good stuff. I have Magna's, which is the same as Bulmer's. Oh, I found the antenna.
Hooray!
Hey, let's see if I can glue it back on without.
Welcome to hell.
Oh, thank you so much for following Asteria. Astra. Is it Astra? Hang on.
It's all Astra.
It is. Asitra. God damn it, I'm so bad with names. Welcome in. Hi. My name's Bulamatari. I am joined by Mr. Badger. Firepower Badger. He also has a channel. If you want to check him out, he does drawing, occasional painting, and gaming at the moment, don't you?
Yes. This is the things that I do. At the moment, you only see my glorious badgery paws, but it's only because I'm concentrating.
Yes, Mrs. Bulamatari just screamed in. He also does offensive Shrek drawings, which he does.
That's part of the drawing. Part of the drawing.
It is part of the drawing, yes.
And I will admit, I do apologise that I was off last week. There was a lot of things that I needed to do, real life wise.
Okay.
Most of it was caring for the missus who had COVID.
Second antenna is on. It's kinda there. Hey Fraggle, how's it going, my dude? Welcome in. How are you today? Hope you're having a fantastic evening. Right, I need to find where my Null Nile's gone. That's Agrax. There's my Null Nile. Bit dusty because I've not used it for a while. Null Nile! Shaky, shake, shake, shake. Melting, how about me? Yeah, same, mate, same! It's a warm day.
If we had a status effect, it would be moderate pudding.
Yeah, I've been in an office all day with air conditioning, so
He's a lucky boy.
I was a lucky boy, and then I came out, and oh my god, bad times. Bad time
Bus journey.
Yeah, oh my god. If smell-o-vision was a thing, you would all suffer. I am a fragrant lad right now. "27 degrees inside. Oh, shit the bed."
The missus had a check on her phone before, and it was like 26.
Oh
here.
no! Not having that.
It's 26 degrees up here in the north. So down south, I have no idea what it's like.
Yeah, me neither. As I am still up north. I just say nothing now.
I'm slowly seething.
But yeah, it's we had I was walking through Birkenhead today on my way home from work, and apparently there's a plague of flying ants today. That is today's plague of choice. And like literally, I was taking like 2-3 steps, and like I was stepping on like 5 of them at a time. They were every fucking where. So that's today.
It is ant season.
It is ant season. And flying ants apparently are good, are very popular when there is a lot of heat. Oh, dude, it's been a day. I'm just getting the news about me nans isn't, it's just topping it off for me.
You're already hot and irritable, and bad news is not assisting.
What can you do? Like, I'm sure they'll both be fine for a bit, just It is just the nature of getting old, isn't it? The mind and the body deteriorates, and there's not a lot we can do about it. We just make them happy and comfortable for as long as they can be. Okay. So yeah, getting the liquid talent on the on all of these bits and pieces, making it look dead oily and sweet. Why is the hang on what? Why is there file or fluff under the radiator? Yeah, welcome to Huskies. That is 1 day's worth of shedding. Every day I shed, I mop it up, and every day it
Makes
comes back.
more.
Yeah, luckily
I have no idea how it grows that fast.
yeah, it's finally coming to an end. His like undercoat is starting to come to show through. So hopefully soon the amount of fluff will lessen. But like literally every week I'm filling a bin bag with his fluff. It's a lot. Huskies are fluffy and fun, but oh my god, the hair, fucking hair everywhere.
I mean, Fiona, my dog,
Yeah,
she's like a weird little rotty kind of stuffy mix.
yeah.
Short-haired dog, and I'm brushing 2 dogs out of her, like every week, and I say, where is it coming from?
Yeah. Where are you hiding the extra dog?
This is the thing. Me and Emma, we got her because she's been scratching a lot, and we groomed her twice in 1 day,
Yeah.
and we pulled so much hair off her.
Mm-hmm.
How are you regenerating this stuff? You should be bald by now.
Dogs are fluffy beasts. They are. They're adorable, but they are fluffy as fuck. They have lots and lots and lots of dog fluff. Both positive and negative. And answer part 2 of the question. Hang on. And where is Badger Cam today? Oh, fuck!
I was just about to say, something's missing.
I forgot to press the button back after showing off my the Atlas's first thing, so
Did you
Badger's just been happily painting away in the background without anyone watching him.
True. He's too busy showing off that Atlas.
Dat Atlas, yo. Dat Atlas.
Nice.
Yeah. So the Atlas is nearly fully oiled up. Nearly. Need to get his shoulder plates really done now, and then I think that's everything. Fucking lovely, this. Okay. Nearly. I've got a little bit there to do. Nice, 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 nice. You got 2 British shorter cats. Short hair cats. How are they British cats?
British Shorthairs.
Oh, is that a thing?
That's the breed.
Oh, okay. I don't know cat breeds. The underfur is coming out for the summer season. Yeah, you could fill fucking pillows. Yeah. So that is just me getting in from the office like an hour before the stream and eating rather than brushing up.
Eating the dog hair. Consume the
I'm
dog
not
hair.
eating the dog hair. I do not want to eat the dog fluff. No.
It's too late. Because you have brushed the dog, therefore you will consume. You'll be like eating a sandwich and be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, to be fair, fur is a condiment in this house. Unfortunately.
It doesn't taste right. Luke, scratch, 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 scratch.
Why isn't eating the fluff a redeem? Because I don't want to die?
Because he does not love the fluff.
I do not love the fluff. I loathe the fluff. Right, next is... I'm going to do this next. The hips. Because them hips, they do not lie.
It's not that you want to do though. It's that ass.
It is. There's that ass. There's the ass, and there is the giant peen.
The dong
Yeah, boy.
armor.
The dong armor, yes. So let's get a slightly bigger brush out, and let's start doing the blue. Alright. I think this brush is a little bit hard. It must have some paint in it. I really am just going to have to melt the fucking paint from inside the brushes. All of them.
You've not had a chance to get out and find some Stolios dinner.
Honestly, no. I was in Wilco's today as well, I should have thought.
Christ, I'm going to have to get another drink of water shortly.
I've not had a single sip yet. I should probably get on that rather than dehydrating myself.
Slowly over the course of the stream, we just watch Dave turn into a mummy.
Thank you for joining us on Bulamatari's Paint Club.
And I slowly disintegrate into dust. And that was how Bulamatari died. Just dust in the wind.
That's how the stream ended.
Start talking like the Emperor. Oh, fucking hell. What's the...
Limited power.
Let the hate flow through you.
That was a little bit more Mexican than I was expecting it to come out.
Senior Palpatine.
Yeah.
Palpatino.
Palpatino.
Now witness the firepower. It is fully operational, Atlas.
I don't think I can keep that voice going for long. So, D&D chat. Let's do some D&D chat. The glorious gentleman who did the 3D printing for this model is going to DM the next campaign for us, and he's doing a custom campaign, much like I did a custom campaign before the one we're doing right now. And he's got an interesting concept for it. It's going to be, essentially, the humans have decided that all other races need to die. And we're not allowed to play any humans, and we're essentially basically trying to survive. Which is an interesting concept, I think.
It is, actually.
Yeah, I don't know who to play. I've got a Herring on at the moment, the rabbit peeps. I'm playing a bard. I don't know what to do next. I've done a gnome / Warforged. That was a fun character. I enjoyed that a lot. And yes, I did say gnome/warforged. It was a gnome tinkerer who built a mech. And when she was in the mech, she had the stats of a warforged. And when she was out of the mech, she had her gnome stats.
Yeah.
But like the gnome stats were like heavily nerfed for like combat. So if I got caught out of the mech, I was absolutely fucking screwed.
Well, that's the way it goes.
Yeah, that's how I was
pay
allowed
the
to do
price
it.
for that power.
Yeah. Which Dungeons and Dragons are we playing? We're playing 5th edition, the current edition. We're currently playing through. Oh, fuck's sake, I can never remember what the campaign's called. Snooglyph, if you're in, tell me what it's called, please. It's no, we did Curse of Strahd. We're doing the one where you go to the Feywilds after the carnival. Starts the carnival, you go down to the Feywilds and stuff. It's a fairly new campaign. I can't fucking remember what it's called. But I'm playing it. And we're in the Feywilds at the minute. And I'm playing a Harengon Bard. In fact, I painted the Harengon model on this very channel. This is the second version. In fact, I'll get the camera so you can see it. This is the second version of it, which is a slightly different colouring. The actual version I'm using is a brown rabbit with a sort of dark blue coat and yellow tunic sort of thing. But that's basically the model. It's the same model, just I've painted it 2 different varieties.
Nice.
So yeah, there you go. You don't know anything about 5th edition. I mean, if you've played previous editions, it's not that different. It's basically if you know any D&D, it's quite easy to learn because there's like some small updates basically, and that's about it. Was it 3rd or 4th edition that did away with the map? I think it was 3rd, wasn't it, Badger?
For some part there was the option in the 3rd edition that they did put it to more of a story-based system rather than you using the models and the maps.
Yeah, whereas 5th edition is much more map-based. The 1st and 2nd edition is pretty much different than 3 and yeah, I think 3 and 4, as Badger said, did sort of do away with the map bits of it. I think 5th edition sort of represents a return to like the to some of the origins of it, but obviously the mechanics have been tweaked since 3rd and 4th, and I think largely improved.
Did have it on 4th edition, but it wasn't particularly.
Yeah, 4th edition didn't last very long, so I think that was like a really bad one. And they moved very swiftly on to 5th edition. And they've stuck with 5th edition for like 10 years now, so I think it's pretty good. It is popular. And I'm having a good time with it. I ran a custom game on it, and it's not too bad to DM. I think the combat can sometimes get a bit bogged down, but that's just the nature of it, and it depends what your players are doing. Your players can make it last as long as they want, really. You don't know 1st and 2nd edition you could do without map. 3rd you needed a map. 4th you definitely need a map. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I think you can do without a map on 5th, but like we just like to use it because I like to have my models. I've gone out of my way to paint them, so I might as well use them. Whereas the campaign we're using at the moment really doesn't have very much combat in it. It's very heavily roleplay focused. To the point where we had a session. We had like a 4-hour session on Friday, or was it Saturday? I feel like it was Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. And we didn't have a single fight. There was not a single encounter, like combat encounter anyway. We did lots of stuff. We just didn't fight anyone.
Nice when you get a go around like that.
I mean, that's just the way the campaign's built, you know. There are very combat-focused campaigns, like Curse of Strahd is a combat-heavy one, and I really enjoy Curse of Strahd. Oh, talking of using, have you rebuilt the tank that you fought with yet? Nope. I am putting that off so much. I spent a lot of money on that tank, and it's going to depress me when I try and stick it back together and it's not all there. That's going to make me really fucking sad. So I'm putting that off as long as I can.
Is your Vindicator?
Yeah, full Vindicator. I have another Vindicator, to be fair. I could just repaint that as well. Then I could have two Vindicators, an old school one and a new school one. It's behind the repair Xbox in the queue of stuff to do. It is. I think the repair Xbox is going to happen next week. I get paid on Monday, and on the Tuesday, on my lunch, I will take it in and say, "Oi, you got stuff."
Fix my shit.
Yeah, fix it, please. To be fair, there is another solution. I could get a DVD write drive, and I could burn a DVD for my Xbox 360 to make it backwards compatible. For some reason, you can't just download it onto the 360. Like when you plug an original Xbox game in, it directs you to a website to download and burn a disc and shove that in. And I'm just like, who has DVD drives anymore? You know? I'm just So I need to do that. Because honestly, I think playing with on the 360 would probably be better. It'd run a bit smoother. It'd be easier to stream from because it's straight into HDMI as well. So there's no faffing around converting SCART to HDMI. Oh, Fraggle still uses them. Well, I'll tell you what. If you fancy burning me a DVD from the Xbox website, I can give you the link to it later on, and I'm posting it to me. I will get MechWarrior on next week. Okay, so that is now not quite finished. I need to get a bit more blue, but I'm pretty sure that the Null Oil will be. The Null Oil will be dry on the torso soon. So.
I heard some rather annoying news.
Oh, what happened?
I've only just reminded myself of it.
Oh, okay, go on.
But you know how the Berserk mangas.
Oh yes.
Writer in that died ages ago.
Yeah.
Apparently they're trying to finish off the manga.
Okay.
Without him.
Right. So you're basically trying to. How have they managed to get the intellectual property?
They may have simply just used the fact that he's dead now to.
Well, no, because the intellectual property will go to probably his estate. They might have paid them off.
If he was working with a publisher, then it may be the case that they have the intellectual property.
Okay. That kind of sucks.
Is, yeah, I'm like,
It's going to be like Game of Thrones, finishing off Game of Thrones without, having books to go off. It's gonna suck.
Well, from what I've heard, I'm only like two chapters behind where it originally stopped.
Yeah.
and so far all they've done with 2 chapters is get the main bad guy onto like XYZ location and kidnapped one of the main characters, and that's it.
Yeah.
They've done fuck all in 2 chapters.
Well, that's interesting. So they're going to try and fuck with someone's legacy then.
Basically going to finish it off as quickly as possible so that it's not hanging around as an unfinished project.
Right. Well, that's deeply shameful. They should leave it. Leave it well enough alone. Even if it does end up being good, I mean, that's just a bit disrespectful in my eyes.
And well, this is the thing, it's got to end up good.
It
If
probably
it's just a
won't, though,
bag
that's the thing.
It's just a bag of crap. Then, well, they've made an ass of themselves trying to finish it.
I'm just going to put Badger Cam on for a second while I quickly close the blinds and turn the light on. I can still hear you. There's a cantaloupe and all of that.
The public.
Doggos. Ooh. Ooh. I woo. He thinks they're finished, don't you? He thinks they're finished. Oh, I woo.
I'm trying to get this to zoom in, but it's not happening.
Let's get back on Badger Cam then.
Yeah, wait.
It's there. Nearly? Is that
Sure.
just... I think it's there now, yes. Love it.
So that's one of them. I'm not finished with it yet. It's got a few little tiny bits of touch up that I need to do on it.
Yeah. Fantastic work, dude. I'm just going to turn my light up a little bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. Nice lingerie, says Zwerg.
Yeah, I had to paint white knickers on her.
Oh, you could have painted it soiled. Do a little poo streak.
Not on the zombie. I say zombie, it's more like a mutant.
Yeah. I mean, it's got a Zom in the name, but yeah. Luke?
He been a bitey boy?
He is. We've given them a new flea treatment today, so they've the fleas are getting angry. Hopefully that means they're dying off. They're getting desperate.
Well, we're having to get Fiona with as much as we can.
Yeah. Is she still got the ring? Or is that gone now?
She still has the donut because she keeps chewing holes in her butt.
Ah!
Every time we take it off,
Bad
and
doggo.
when we're not watching her, she's like, ang, 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 ang.
Yeah.
Pull the fluff out, and it's nope. Back to square one, doggy.
Yeah. Oh, Kenneth says a nice 31 degrees C there. I think you're gonna go for you're gonna walk to work.
On fire.
I don't know how I could exercise in that sort of heat. That's ridiculous. I mean, it's not that much, far behind that temperature around here, but Jesus, no, not into that idea. Not into that idea at all. Right. Honestly, I'm quite happy with how this is all turning out now. You're in Utah. This is dry heat. Oh, that's... yeah, I suppose. I don't know what dry heat feels like.
Worse.
because I've never really been outside of the UK. Okay. And the only
The closest way that I could potentially describe dry heat is if you've ever been in a sauna.
Oh right, okay. Sorry, me headphones decided to turn off and on again randomly there. But yeah, being in a sauna, I've never been in a sauna.
I've been in a sauna once, and it was almost like my mustache was trying to set fire on my face.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, I am not a well-travelled individual, and I've only been here, and we don't know the meaning of dry heat. We're just like, it is moist. It is always moist. So it says you got forecast next week for 40 degrees plus. Fuck in.
Yeah.
Fucking that all day long. Just fuck that.
I think I remember that maybe in London they have forecasts for like 40 degrees in inner city stuff.
Just fuck it. No. It's not worth living at that point. Jesus. I would just go to my office and I'd just camp there. Oh my god. Right. There we go.
Never-ending siesta day.
Yeah. No, that is too high. That is too much stonks. That's too much weather stonks. The whole Ruhr area is a sprawling urban area. Oh man. Yeah. I mean, London is a fucking hellhole at the best of times. I fucking hate. I hate that city so much.
Just to sort of bring up things regarding health and safety in the workplace.
Oh no.
Yeah, health and safety in the workplace. Isn't it like if it's 28 degrees or above indoors, you're not supposed to work?
Yeah, legally you're allowed to leave work. And it has been in a lot. Well, it's been over 28 degrees. So, hey, Rob Dog, how's it going, dude? Welcome in. I can't find my buttons because everything's on top of it.
Welcome to hell.
Welcome to literal hell. It is so hot right now. Do you know what? While I'm shaking this about, I'm going to have a drink. Because,
Shake, 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 shake
yes.
the booty.
Ah, I love this thermos flask thing. This thing here. That water was still fucking freezing. Chilly water. Love it. Right, there we go. I have...
Not to be confused with chili water.
I don't even think that's a thing. No, no, do you know what? It actually probably is, isn't it?
It probably is a thing.
Yeah, it's probably a thing. Some place in Mexico or somewhere probably sells it. Probably to stupid tourists like me, who'll go, "Oh look, that's novel.
Let me have some of that."
When in Mexico and that, not realizing that none of the locals are drinking it because it's fucking evil. And then just all of the locals are taking videos of tourists just drinking it and they're nearly throwing up. And then laughing hard. I can imagine that to be the case.
The quesadilla.
Oh, dude.
I'm here all week.
Yeah, you gotta turn the... Oh, for fuck's sake. You and your air conditioning, we over here don't have that thing.
That's because most of the time we don't need that thing.
Yeah, there is no need for domestic air conditioning in the UK.
Most of the time it's shit.
Yeah, we don't have it. We just simply do not have domestic air conditioning. my office had air conditioning today, so I've been a very happy boy while working. But then I walked out of the office into an oven. An oven filled with flying ants. And Birkenhead people. And I was not a happy boy. But there you go. You had to rub it in. Oh man. Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
That's just the way I feel. Right, I'm just trying to get the highlights on their face now, so without like painting in any of the divots. Where's the white gone? There it is, the little white puddle.
I feel like that.
You're a little white puddle.
Yep.
I resemble that.
I'm gonna go grab myself another drink. Back in a
Okay.
moment, dudes.
I'll put ball cam on. Remind me when he comes back to turn ball cam off, because last time I just left it on like a vain piece of shit. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're all... Thank you so much for joining us, by the way. Got some faces that haven't joined Paint Club, or at least haven't been here for a while. This is what we do every, well, most Mondays now, or every other Monday for a little bit. We were doing it every Monday for like over a year, so it's gonna be weird doing every other Monday. I might have to do like a Warhammer themed game on the other Mondays, just to get my my painting addiction done. I think I know exactly the Warhammer game to do as well. You bought a mobile AC unit in 2010 and you love it. Seriously consider ACing your house due to every year getting hotter the longer. Yeah, to be fair, I mean, at some point in the UK, there will be no need for air conditioning because it will be too cold to function. I'm going to need an electric heating system though, because I'm not going to be able to afford gas for much longer. Blimey. Price of gas is going up ridiculously. And by gas I mean, you know, natural gas, not petrol, which is Americans call it gas. Which is weird because it's not gas, it's a liquid. Yeah. Do I have any plans on painting other mechs? I mean, yes, I have plans, but I've not got any other mechs to paint yet. But I know I do want to be painting more. I'm gonna eventually get myself a lance of Innersphere Boiz. So I'm gonna have this Atlas. I'm gonna have a King Crab. I'm gonna get them done the same to the same scale.
I have returned.
He has returned. Click. Button pressed. So the King Crab's going to be also rather large. I'm going to get a Hunchback and I think a Catapult. I think those are the ones I've gone with. And that's going to be my Lance of Innersphere Boiz. And then I might do a Clan Lance as well. I'm still not decided on what the Clan Lance is going to be.
Well, you're gonna have to have yourself your direwolf.
Yeah, I do want a direwolf. I need an LRM bow, and I'm not sure which one to go for. The Archer's an Innersphere mech, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's my second favourite LRM mech.
You
Maybe a Night Star?
Night Star's an Innersphere mech.
Oh, is it? Oh
Yeah.
shit, okay.
You might want a Night Jaya.
Night Giant, maybe. That's a Gorse boy, isn't it?
It can be, but there is a variant which is...
Shades on. Beardbow Baggins in here to make my day harder. Hang on, I can't find the shades. I'm just gonna clean the brush and then I will find the shades for Yao.
Shades.
Where are the shades? Where are they? Where the fuck are they? I had them on yesterday because I was streaming Dark Souls and people made me put them on. They can't have gone missing that easily. Give us a second. Oh, just taking care of his health. Oh, for fuck's sake. The reps are coming. The rep train is happening. 30 reps and counting. Oh, man. 35. The shades are not in here. Not in the drawer. They must be back here behind the... Ah, there they are. I see them. I see them. They were under my monitor. Hiding. Oh, now you're making me feel bad. Don't feel bad, dude. Don't feel bad. This is what we are. I've got some Tekken music on the go, although that's going to change before I get the weights up. Tekken 3 opening is a fucking phenomenal piece of music. Alright, backing up. Reversing. Here we go. We ready? 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31,
Can you do those again?
32, 33, 34, 35.
Hey Dave,
Yeah?
can you do those again? My internet cut out.
You can watch the VOD, sir. Ow. You could hear the burn. I could feel it. I could feel the burn. Holy shit. I can still feel the burn. Oh, there's the bear. Oh, there. Bomb, 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 bomb. Hello, bear. Oh. He's excited. Hello, dogs. What you doing? Hello, you. You're being very friendly today, aren't you, puppy? Very friendly. Don't lick me. Stop licking me.
She been out and about enjoying the maximum sunshine.
She has. She's just chilling. She is a relaxed doge. That's what we did last week as well. We took them out over the weekend to a what's called a bark park, where it's basically a field that they fence in. Reps for the boy, rubs for the doges. Yes. Yeah, it's basically a field that's walled off, so it's like the one place we can let bear off the lead.
And he won't just disappear into the horizon.
Well, I mean, he disappears, but we can still see him, and we know he's not going anywhere. So yeah, it's like he has like a mad hour where he just runs about like a lunatic. And there's a little pond there that's like short enough for dogs to go in, and so Bear likes to get his little feet wet. We throw balls in there for him, and it's all fun and games. I've popped a couple of pictures of the doges having their fun time on the Discord.
I've seen that.
Yeah,
They look like
one of me walking the doge, walking with Luke, who's just chilling. In fact, I think that's a running picture of him. That's him going fast. He goes fast sometimes.
He goes nowhere quickly.
No, he goes fast. When he run, he fucking run. He's like a shark. He's slow until he's fast, and then he's fast. And there you go. So that was basically my weekend. It was all Dark Souls and dogs, and a little bit of Rogue Tech mixed in as well.
Dog Souls.
Yes. I got the first heavy mech on Rogue Tech. On my Rogue Tech run, I got an Orion built. So that's a nice one. That was a nice mech.
Quote unquote miniature Atlas.
Yeah, kinda. I've built it with an AC-10, oh no, it's got a Gauss rifle. Sorry, it's got a Gauss rifle, an LRM-20, and what else has it got? I think it's got some ER. It's got an ER large and 2 ER mediums. So it's built for sniping. And to be honest, at the moment it's not doing too great because the pilot that I've got in there is fresh. So eventually it'll get better, but it's doing okay. It's just missing a fair amount, just because the pilot's a bit poo. But once I get the pilot nicely trained up, it'll be good.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, that'll become a pretty nice hammer of a mech.
Yeah, it will. I think I might have the wrong FCS on it as well, because I've got a Gauss sniper FCS, and it is the Gauss rifle that's missing a lot. The LRMs have got like accuracy bonuses in there on their own, so I feel like I can probably get away with putting the like focusing the Gauss as in terms of accuracy for components in there.
Yeah.
So the fire control system could be focused towards getting the Gauss accurate. So I've got listen kill ammo in, which is like it gives you an extra accuracy bonus with your missile shots. So I think I'm going to tweak that. I've got a blackjack that definitely needs tweaking. I've put a much too fast engine on it. It just doesn't have the firepower.
To just trim it down a bit, reel it back.
Yeah, just reel the engine down a little bit, and give it some more DAC. Although in fairness, I always find with the blackjacks that you can never really get the firepower out that you want. You know, they always seem a little bit undergunned. Similar to the Cicada, you know.
What they're supposed to be is a light support.
Yeah.
So you'll sit there and you'll just have suppressive supportive fire. So they're really quick, so you can get around the sides, and then you can start focusing like back armor and weak points when enemies are like starting to lose armor on the side torsos and things.
Am I doing co-op tomorrow? Oh, that's a good question actually. I think I need to confirm with Mrs. Bulamatari. I might be called to a impromptu date night. If not, then yes, the co-op should go on as long as whoever still wants to do it. But unfortunately, the missus does come first. That's what she said.
Hey.
Hey.
They'll never get old.
Indeed.
Right.
Okay, I am not far off having pretty much, being happy with the way too hot for PC going to turn off heat source, so you have to stream. Oh, no worries. Thank you so much for being here, Fraggle, and we will see you very shortly. I'll see you next time, dude.
Soon. TM.
Soon. Right, I am very happy with that. I need to get some corn red, and I need to get my orange. I think Wild Rider red, not Wild Wider.
Wild Weird.
Wild Rider red. That's corn. Wild Rider red. What's Wild Rider red?
Oh, speaking of corn,
Yeah, there it is.
have you seen that they've released Angron model for corn?
No.
Which suggests that they are actually going to update the berserkers and things like that.
Time for shades is over. Red Rom. So they're going to update the models.
Yep, corn's going to get some updates.
Nice.
I
Do
don't
you know
know
what? That is probably the one corn faction I would I'd be interested in collecting.
Get some world eaters and just berserker it out.
Yeah.
Get yourself Khan the Betrayer.
Got to get myself a Bloodthirster. That's an essential.
And just run it. Idiots screeching.
Yeah.
Blood for the blood god. Skull for the skull throne.
I have to say, I was very disappointed in Warhammer Total War 3. I don't know, I was expecting something a bit more polished than what I got. So the corn run was just a bit shit. Which is why I've abandoned that Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen.
I think the corn run is just a bit poo in general.
Yeah,
It's go murder, go murder, go murder.
it's fine at the start, but like at the end, you know, towards the middle, you just start getting walloped by anything with any range. Because you know, corn's got no range. It's got fast units, but the range will always kill you. Right, there we go.
Tends to be away.
I'm so close to this torso being, I think, completed. Pooh managed to survive the pirate mission with just an injured pilot and some limbs lost. Oh, Foo, not Pooh. Phew. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That was going to be a spicy one.
And considering he did that with Herbies.
No, I think it was an urban mission. Oh my god. Oh! Nice. Ablative limbs. Good job indeed. Congrats. Alright, here we go. This is a paint that I've always that I like the look of, but I never use Wild Rider Red. Just because I find highlighting with it annoying. Okay. There we go. So, I'm going to need a little bit more liquid talent on this at some point soon. But before I do that, I'm going to need that these colours to dry, because the layer paints, it takes a little bit longer than a base coat. So let's get some blue on the go. I need another brush for that, I think. Slightly bigger, I think. Yeah, that one will do. One's a nice one. Because I've seen a bit of blue that needs doing. I can always just tidy up any bits that I've missed. Don't need too much, just a little bit. Water it down a bit. Nice. Being agile in urban biome. Yeah, it absolutely. You know what? I fucking love the urban biomes. A lot of people hate them because it makes their PCs chug, but I just like fighting in them.
Do like the urban biomes purely for the fact that you get a lot of vertical combat.
Yeah, it's a lot of cover, so you can't just snipe at people, which is lovely because I like to bring AC-20s to the fight, so AC-20s get a good look in when there's an urban fight on.
Nothing but AC-20s.
Yeah, I also enjoy artillery, which means that urban biomes are infinitely funner because of the...
Just wipe out the buildings.
Yeah, leveling cities is fun.
Would agree with you on that. I do like the explosive hazards as well, how they each have a different effect.
Yeah. I like using those against the enemy, although when the enemy uses it on me, I hate it. Because I never see it, I never see them until it's too late.
I try to avoid them as best as I can and then lure the enemy back into them.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
It's not easy, but when you pull it off, it's like, much satisfying.
Yeah, it ain't easy being cheesy.
Exactly. Lord Savior Chestercheeto.
No, that bit, that was a little walk to work. Oh shit! Are you are you feeling better for it? That's the question. Welcome back, by the way. I hope you're feeling refreshed after your wander, after your jaunt. Alright, well. Nice, okay, this is gonna look good. This is gonna look good! You don't know, I should be.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Hey, Stricken. How's it going, dude? Welcome in.
Hey, Stricken.
I hope you're having a fantastic evening, my dude. I am nearly to the point where I'm not ready to show this this Atlas torso off. It's looking shiny.
You know what? I've just realised I'd left my drink on the sink edge.
Oh, the drink edge.
The drink edge.
Maybe a small one could get it for you if you shouted them loudly enough.
At bedtime.
Oh, that's a good point.
Exactly.
Shout louder.
My minions are predisposed at this moment.
That's fine. You go get your drink. I'll keep the fort going.
It's okay, I've got it.
Mecra Online? No. This is a 3D printed Atlas model. No.
It is a MechWarrior Online model.
Oh, is it?
Because they use the STF. The STF file is basically built off the models from
yeah, paint stuff stream, yo. Oh, you're bedding your lady. Ooh, nice. Enjoy. Don't do anything we wouldn't do. Which to be fair, leaves you with a lot of options. It doesn't rule anything out.
Paint these a brighter skin tone. At least I want to paint this one.
Mecra Online Atlas dummy. Yes, we're still not 100% sure what variant it is, but we...
What I think is, it's the stock appearance before they fiddle with anything. So it's got all of the potential variables on it.
Ah, I see.
Because
it's the cinematic Atlas.
I have never seen an Atlas with a missile launcher in the right torso.
I believe it's one of the A's, I think. Has them. Like someone, I think someone went into the mech builder thing in Sana, and did find a variant that had it. Right, I need to get the. It better be a DDC. Hey, I love me a DDC. That's my baby, my ECM Atlas, the proper Steiner Scout. Huh?
The Pope of Perp.
The Pope of Perp, yes. With his horrific dazzle camo of justice.
In fact, you missed out, Stricken. I was looking through the Sana website, and the Atlas AS7S4 is actually an Atlas with stealth armor.
Hell yes.
It's a majestic boy. Suddenly Atlas.
Holy shit, did we not see that Atlas over there?
All I can think of is the scene on Predator where Arnie's covered in mud, but it's just the Atlas's eyes start up and just breathe. AC-20.
Surprise!
Surprisingly enough, Steiner are sort of like technically.
So bored today. You took a 10k walk and then had a workout. Well, 10k walk would be a workout, wouldn't it? However, well
so
done
bored
to
that he
you.
did both.
Yeah, so bored that you actually wanted to do those things. That's, I mean, impressive. Congrats to you, dude.
I could barely do like 100-meter walk.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, no, to be fair,
So-
I used to very regularly do like 9-mile walks. And every year I'd do a 14-mile walk. It's called the Wirral Coastal Walk, and it's like it's a walk all the way around the Wirral Peninsula. And it's a very nice walk, but it's like once a year thing, where my feet would always be covered in blisters on the way back.
So I've started to do a lot more walking, I'll admit, especially considering I have now the family fan.
Yeah,
We
got a little
get out
child
and
to exercise.
Yep.
Gotta put the leads on and take them out.
This is a case of if it's warm but overcast. That is my ideal walking temperature.
Yeah. Still bored. It's nice. It's nice to walk as long as the weather is okay. Hey, Stricker, before you go on lurk, I'm just gonna do a one more fucking thing. Sorry. I'm gonna do one more green. I have some Atlas to show you. It's I've got like literally one more color, and then maybe a little white highlight on it. There you go. I've got the green here. Green laser.
And then I can show you that sweet boy.
Yes, the sweet Atlas boy.
Because we're coming up to 9:30.
We are, yes. We are coming up to full time. Okay. Nice, okay. You're around, just ping me on Discord and I'll come running. It's like literally now, kinda. So, we are pretty much there. So, what we'll do, first thing, we will, should we do show and tell and then Discord, or do you want to do Discord then show and tell?
We'll do Discord then show and tell.
Alright, let's have a look at everything that our lovely Discord has sent us. So let me get the screen up. Oh wow, there's a lot to go through here today. Fantastic stuff. Right. Did we do the Discordant? I don't think we did we?
No, we haven't done the Lord Discordant.
No, we haven't. Right. So we have a lot of stuff to go through here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to put this camera back on. Mwah. Right. Discord time. Right, so here we go. Thank you so much for this submission, Monkey King. Our glorious friend, And he is the guy who does the 3D printing. And this, you may notice, the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that this is not the actual Games Workshop model. It's a naughty 3D print. But this Atlas and this Discordant model are both 3D printed by the man himself. But look at the paintwork on that. That is fantastic. And there's another angle.
Nice.
Lovely stuff. Snooglypher, good mate of mine, has put this orc in. This orky boy. Stop faffing about, please. There's another angle of the orky boy. He's got a shooter! I love the way that the rounds are coming out and it sort of seems like it's floating. That's fucking cool. That is awesome. Here is Monkey King again with a what looks like a chaplain. That looks like a Templar chaplain. Is that right? Is that right?
It's just Terminator chaplain, who?
Yeah, but it's a Black Templar. Looks like.
All chaplains are dressed in black.
Oh, are they? Okay, fair enough. That's a chaplain. Very nice. Today, Snooglyphin gave us this fantastic orky lad. Is that what's that? Is that a mech boy or?
It is. It's a orc in mega armor. I think it might be a big mega armor.
Nice. Orc in mega armor. Look at that. That is fucking... I love the wiring going on there. That's great. Thank you so much for this, Snow. Oh, and he forgot the frontal view. Oops. There's the frontal view. He's an orky boy. Yes, he is. And that's all we've got on the Discord. Thank you so much for that. Let's go to... we'll go to me first, and then I'll sort everything out while Badger's showing you his stuff. Here is my Atlas. The torso, anyway. The torso of the Atlas.
Oh, looking nice.
Yeah, that's a bit... the light's a little bit too bright there, I think. I'm just going to dim that a little bit so you can see it better. There you go. So it's got his orange eyes. He's got his green lasers there. Little SRM turret, little SRM launcher going there. This is AC-20 standard. And there's his back end, which is pretty standard to be honest, but I like how
how the wash has gone in all the bits.
Yeah.
It's nice. Right. Do you understand what I meant about when I told you to paint the front sloping armor blue along with it?
Yeah. Because that's quite a nice little metal effect there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's my Atlas with his antenna restuck. Yay! I have an antenna! Nice.
20 is not on the wrong side, Stricken.
Oh, Kenneth showing a friend here at work. He likes it. Oh, well, thank you, Kenneth's friend at work. Mr. Badger, show us what you've got. Oh, there he goes. Line them up.
All lined up at the minute. I've managed to actually get through 6 of these dudes tonight, including the big chunky sort of angry boy. Please zoom in, damn it.
He hasn't got the auto zoom that I have.
No, unfortunately this camera's supposed to do it on its own. But it can bugger off. But I've got like a big boy, a big fat guy. Oh, now it zooms in. But I've got zombie chick, the ass crack hanging out almost.
Yep, zombie chick undressing.
And then I've got a couple of chunky dudes.
Chunky dudes, who are not zooming in. Fuzzy chunky dudes.
Muscle guys.
Yeah. Right, I think that's all we got. So, oh, hang on. Discord there. Boop. Mr. Badger, get your face on and tell the lovely ladies and gentlemen, what it is you do on your channel.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I do drawing and painting and gaming, and you can generally catch me on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 12 PM British Standard Time. And that's over on Firepower Badger.
Yes, I put the link in the chat for you all. Go check him out. He is a sound fella, and I've known him for years, and he's one of the best human beings I know. Right. I am Bulamatari. You've been watching me. Hi. I am doing currently Let's Plays off a modded Battletech, Rogue Tech. A lot of people in the chat here already know that. I'm doing a Dark Souls playthrough, which is going really well actually. I'm really enjoying it. I've got other Let's Plays going on, but generally we do Let's Plays. We do Paint Club now fortnightly, so once every 2 weeks. I'm gonna have to find something else to put in the interim weeks. I might do Dawn of War. Anyway, thank you so much everyone, and we will see you next time. Ta-ra.
Toodles.